have a lot of amazing stories. Like the one I think of, obviously the most is that he was Nat King Cole's agent or manager.
Both.
Okay.
He started off as his agent, and he wound up being his manager for a time period after Art Lake, who was his manager, passed away.
Okay. Yeah, that's surreal. Um, you have told me stories about him like coming over to the house and stuff.
Yes.
Where did you grow up?
In Encino,
Okay.
16810 Bajio Road. That house has since been torn down and a mega mansion put on it.
That's a bummer.
Well, it was like 2/3 of an acre.
It's I remember some of my fondest memories there. Um, I remember really liking the piano in the living room.
Oh, yeah?
And I mean, Kelly obviously played much better, and so she was often the one playing it. But yeah, I remember giving Papa, your dad, not to be confused with this Papa, Mike Miller. Yeah, Henry Miller, not to be confused with the author, your dad.
And not to be confused with Michael Henry Miller.
True. What was your dad's middle name?
Cooley, Cooley, was his mom's maiden name.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever met a nicer man in my life, with a better disposition, and I suppose that's why some of the the majority of the disciplinary stuff landed with your mom. But I feel like she had like this maybe hard outer shell, but like really sweet. Like you told me about a bet she had with Nat King Cole about who was going to quit smoking cigarettes first.
They made a bet that they would stop smoking cigarettes for a year. My mom quit permanently. Nat King Cole started smoking again after about 6 months and passed away from lung cancer.
That's tragic.
Yes.
I mean, like the
That's
irony
very
is,
sad.
it's unnerving. I mean, if Nat King Cole only had his amazing voice, he would be legendary, right? But what people forget, that I'm like really taken by, are his like jazz piano chops too. Like he's insane. And I often think about like the early career of Ray Charles, where he was, like, for want of a better phrase, trying to imitate Nat King Cole a little bit,
Right.
vocally, but like both of them being amazing singers and players. Who else did your dad manage or rep as an agent?
Well, his agents, I don't know who else he managed.
K-Star was one, right?
Yeah,
and the Mills Brothers.
K-Star and the Mills Brothers. I used to play pool with the Mills Brothers all the time. When they would come to Tucson, where I was in college, we would meet at this bar and play pool.
How fun is that, man?
And I remember when I was working at the Pineapple Cannery in Hawaii between my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college, and the Mills Brothers were in town, and I had this lady friend, Japanese American girl, and she worked at the Pineapple Cannery, and so we went to the hotel where they were staying and got on the elevator, and the house detective was on the elevator, and he looked at us and was getting ready to kick us out when Art Lake comes into the elevator.
One of the Mills Brothers.
No, he's the manager.
Oh, got it.
And I said, "Mr. Lake," and he looks at me and says, "Mike Miller, Henry Miller's son." He says, "Oh yeah."
Oh,
And
yeah,
all of us,
like the same guy who managed Nat King Cole, Art? Or was that a different guy?
no, that was a different guy. That was Carlos Gastel.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I got confused.
Oh, no, you're good, man.
Well, it's
been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
In what year were you born, Dad? I mean, I know, but I'm rhetorical.
1942.
Yeah. Or a question for them, rather. Yeah, 42. I mean, you talk about bartending for parties that were thrown at the house.
Well, my dad would occasionally throw a party for people in the industry, the entertainment industry, mostly on the business side. And so I remember this one summer I was home from college, and he dressed me up in a vest and a bow tie, and I served liquor from the bar. He had a nice little bar.
I remember the bar, and like kind of in between the kitchen and the the eating area of the kitchen and the living room.
Yeah, it was
like
kind of in the
attached-
corner of
Yeah,
the living room,
exactly.
and you could enter it from the kitchen.
Yeah, just to the left of that big. I remember he had a Sony Trinitron 32-inch. Like to me, it was gigantic as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always tell me about your dad being like, go watch TV, but before you guys even had a TV.
That was earlier. He would say, he would come home from work when I was really little, and I would bug him, and he would say, why don't you go over and sit in the corner there and watch TV? And it was like a big stand-up radio, kind of like the one we have in the living
Sure.
room now. Yeah.
But you guys were also one of the first in your neighborhood to get a color TV.
Yeah. Well, when we moved. Well, yeah, actually, it was in Beverly Hills. We had a TV.
Oh, that's right. Because you went to elementary school in Beverly Hills and lived there briefly.
Until the middle of the third grade. Yeah.
Got it.
And so at some point before that, they got a little. Well, it had a phonograph on the left side, TV in the middle, and a radio on the right.
I love that.
And it was like
console.
a 9.5-inch screen or something,
Oh, man.
and all the neighborhood kids would come over because it was the first one in the neighborhood, and sit around in a big semicircle watching Time for Beanie.
Were your siblings? You're one of four. Were they into that too, like the TV and the music and the entertainment? Because you play several instruments.
Well, not so much. My older sister, no. My younger brother, no. Kathy, no. Not.
But she helped Pop. Sorry to interrupt, but she helped Papa with the business.
She
towards
was
the end
she
when
was
he
his secretary when
Yeah.
he had his own Henry Miller Associates
and that
and
was
General
like
Artists
booking,
General Artists Corporation. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what. Sorry to interrupt, but this is what trips me out. Is like General Artists Corp. Kind of became CAA, right?
Yeah, Creative Artist Agency.
Yeah, which is insane.
But he kept the name because Thomas Rockwell, who was the founder, allowed him to get the name. So he had that until he passed away, and then some guy on the East Coast took the name.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much for nepotism. I think of the irony of Corey, my brother Corey, and me, earning a record deal like of our own merits.
Right.
And but I never saw myself doing music when I was really young.
Yeah.
I mean, what got you into banjo and guitar?
I was a fan of the Kingston Trio.
You and Brian Wilson both.
Before I went away to college, and in college I really got into it and found an inexpensive banjo and bought it, started playing it, and really got into it. So then eventually I bought a tenor banjo that one of my fraternity brothers sold me that was used, that is the rim on my long neck guitar. And then a friend of mine in college had a Vega rim with an old neck, and he was getting rid of the neck because he needed money, I guess. So he sold me the neck, and then I fitted it on, and that's
It's from the
today.
20s, the rim.
The rim is 1928.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.